Hearing from a diverse set of opinions is critical when it comes to innovation, but it can also mean we don't always agree. This can lead to conflict. Unacknowledged tensions tend to get worse, especially when we're not face to face, but addressing them skillfully can be a source of enormous growth for everyone involved. The sooner things get sorted out, the quicker you can move forward. Try this simple approach to get you moving towards resolution. First, take a step back and assess your feelings. If you notice you're a bit frustrated, take a little time to decompress. It might be all you need to reset and move forward. However, if the conflict is truly disruptive, it probably warrants a one-to-one discussion. Before you discuss, think about the best way to articulate your situation in an objective, honest way. When you're ready to talk, give the person a heads up and then schedule a time that works for both of you. Try to do this one-to-one first before pulling in anyone else. As you discuss, see if you can acknowledge the conflict using more I statements than you statements. It's best to approach the conversation with an open mind and assume positive intent. Empathy is a powerful tool to use in times of tension, and trying to understand someone else's perspective goes a long way. At the start of your meeting, summarize the following points: the situation, what you were doing, where you were, who you were with, and when it happened, the specific behavior you noticed without any assumptions around the person's intention, the impact, what happened as a result, how did you feel, how was your work impacted, and finally, your request, something specific and reasonable that you'd like to have happen instead. Then, pause while the person you're speaking to responds. Sometimes, simply acknowledging a problem diffuses it. Other times, you'll need to follow up. You don't have to push for a resolution in that moment, so give folks the time they need to process your feedback. If the conversation goes sideways or you can't get to a resolution, take a day to reflect and consider seeking advice from a coach or manager. If you find you've contributed to the conflict in some way, remember, the words "I'm sorry" are magic. Try to fully understand the other person's point of view to ensure you can avoid this type of conflict with the person in the future. Not everyone is an expert in conflict resolution, so it's natural to feel a little overwhelmed when dealing with conflict. However, by opening up a healthy dialogue, demonstrating patience, and actively listening, conflicts will get resolved, leaving you, your team, and your organization free to go about business as usual.